Hi everyone, welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. It is a Sunday and we are here to do just that. How are you all doing? Today we are going to be changing up things a little, but before we dive into the show, it's all about expert advice and routine audit. So today we wanted to participate because we're going to be throwing out some questions out there and we all want you to answer. So let's take this a few 5 minutes to welcome one and all. We have Kenya, we have Claudia, and who else is here? Razi is here, and Jill is here also. So welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. Once you join the chat, go ahead and let us know where you are all watching from. So we're waiting for the notification to go out, but while we wait, guys, we are just gonna ask you to comment. We're going to ask you to use those emojis, and we are also going to ask you to participate in the live show today. So without further ado, I'm just looking at the notification button, but anyway, normally take a couple seconds or a few minutes to go out. So let's see what's going to happen, and I hope we don't have any issues today. Linda, welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. It is a Sunday, so let's start out, guys, by telling us where you are watching from. We really like to know where you're all watching from, so go ahead. I have a light that is like right in my face, preventing me from seeing the chat. So go ahead and tell us where you are watching from. We like to hear that. Now, let me start out by asking you all, if you're new here today, guys, then go ahead and also start to comment. Now, we are going to throw some questions out there, and you're going to let us know if you think that something is definitely wrong, guys, because we're not seeing our counter moving. But we'll see. Most likely that's not coming from our end. So we'll see what the system is doing and how long notification is taking to go out, because our views are jumping and we know definitely something is wrong. So let me check with the comment. If you're just joining, go ahead and comment and let me know if you could hear us clearly and if you're seeing us clearly, because we could tell by the views that something is amiss. So let's wait a little, guys. Let's wait a little. Go ahead, guys. Jill is watching from Arizona. Happy Sunday, Magdalene, and TT is also here. Happy Sunday to you also. And yes, guys, something is going on. We don't know what it is, but we'll see. Now, from your end, guys, where you're watching from, let us know. Let me know, guys, if everything is clear, like you're really seeing us and everything is working fine. Because we could tell by the counter that is either the notification didn't go out or something, there's a glitch somewhere. So go ahead and let us know, guys. All right, so let's start the show since we are not so sure of what is going on. So let's start with the questions that we have to ask. So there's a lot of things out there that people consider truth and some things that it's really a myth. And most of the time we are not sure what is a myth or what is the truth. So we're going to ask you to drop your basic routine in the comment. Drop your basic routine in the comment. And while you're dropping your routine in, just make it easy, make it simple. Okay, so everyone, so no buffering, Jill saying is clear. Okay, so maybe it's the system that is sending out the notification late. I'm not seeing people on the chat. Okay, I know that something is going on. For me, I'm not seeing people on the chat either. So we'll wait and see. Maybe it's the system. Just give them another 5 minutes and we'll see. But we're going to continue with the chat. Okay, we're going to continue. If it's a glitch from YouTube, then, it is what it is. So let's just continue and hope that it will fix and we'll start seeing people on the chat. So we wanted to just kind of do a little brief routine and just put it in, because at the end of the video, we are going to at the end of the video, we are going to be reading some of those comments. So let's start with myth number 1. As I said, guys, we're going to throw out some myth out there that some people think is a myth, while some of them are facts. So you're going to answer and let us know if you think it is a myth or if it is facts. So I actually had gone ahead and I've wrote some of them down so it could appear on the screen. So when it comes on the screen, then you guys could actually see it. So it's almost like a question and answer. So let me go ahead and pull up a few of those questions. And let me see where I put them so I could find them. Okay, so let's start with question number 1. And question number 1 is, you should let your skin dry completely between each product's layer. That is question number 1. Do you believe that you should let your skin care products dry completely between each product's layer? That means if you're using, let's say you're using your serum, you're using your moisturizer, or you're using your toner, you're using your serum and you're using your moisturizer, do you think that you should let something is definitely wrong. But anyway, do you think that you should let each product dry before you make another application? Or do you think that you should actually go ahead and apply the next product? So go ahead, guys, and let me know. If it's a fact that you should let your skin dry completely between each product's layer. So what you're going to be answering is either yes or no. Go ahead and comment and let us know. Today we want you to take part, guys, by answering. So Raza said, no, don't have to dry between don't have to dry, can apply next. So Linda is saying yes, you should let your skin dry completely between each product's layer. Go ahead, guys, and start commenting so that we could definitely answer. Welcome, Camille, to the live show. Go ahead, guys, start a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. And also, we are going to be doing question and answer today, so we want you to participate. Now, number 1 is, should you let your skin dry completely between each product layer? Is that a fact or is it a myth? That's what we're doing, facts or myth. Go ahead and comment, guys. Let us know, is that a fact? And also, if you're just joining, happy Sunday. Let us know where you are all watching from. We're asking this question, guys, if you should actually let your products dry before you apply another product on top of it. This is the question for you today. Go ahead and answer so that we can actually tell you what the answer is. Just participate, guys. We're trying something new today, guys, by letting you this be an interactive show. So comment. All right, so let me see the comment. We have Jackie Mom joining, happy Sunday, and Jill have dry between products. Anyone else have an answer to that? You should let your skin dry completely between each product layer. Is that a fact or is that a myth? Okay, you can put fact, you can put myth, or just let us know what is your belief. Now, go ahead, guys, start commenting. We just want to know if you are a part of this. It's a little, normally I come on here and I'm talking. But today I just want to see if we can actually do an interactive live show. So we're asking you, I know most people don't like to write, and that is one of the reasons why some people don't comment. I know eventually they're going to come up with something where you really don't have to write. Well, as a matter of fact, it is already there. There's a microphone right where it said post your comment that you could actually click on and speak into it, and then it will just write it out for you. But very soon that's going to become second nature. So go ahead and comment, guys. So let's answer the question if this was true, fact, or if it's a myth. Actually applying product, especially serum and moisturizer onto damp skin, guys, listen to this, onto damp skin, help to lock it in extra hydration. Hyaluronic acid and glycerine or humectant, they work best when there is water present to pull the skin in. So basically, you don't have to let your skin dry to apply another product on top of it. Now, personally for me, I used to, like, let's say I apply my serum. I like to like kind of do it like this, and then I apply another product on top of it, like my moisturizer. But the truth is, especially if you have dry skin, you don't have to wait. You can just go ahead, apply your toner, go ahead and apply your serum, go ahead and apply your moisturizer on top of it, even though some people swear that you should let it dry, but it is actually a myth. You do not need to have a dry skin to apply any product on top of another product on the skin. So that is number one. So if you're just joining, welcome to the live. Of course, we could now see that the notification is going on. Today, we are kind of answering some facts and myths about your skin. It's like a Sunday reset, guys, and we want you all to participate. As you join, just let us know where you are watching from, and also go ahead and put just a little note with your routine in the comment so that we can answer some of those questions at the end of the show. So we're moving on to number two. Number two, if a product sting or burn, it means it is working extra hard. Go ahead and comment. Do you think that is a fact, or do you think that is a myth? Comment. You could say fact, or you could say myth, or you could just say yes, or you could say no for the answer. If a product sting or burn, does it mean that the product is working extra hard on your skin? Go ahead and start commenting, guys. Go comment. And we have Razi at 44. So let me see if you're answering. Yes, 44. You're saying it is a myth. Jill is saying it's a myth. Go ahead, guys, and comment. Is it a myth? The question is on the screen. If you're just joining, you can go ahead and you can answer it. Hi, Claudia. TT is saying it's a myth. So if a product sting or burn, does it mean that the product is working extra hard? Believe it or not, some people think that in order for them to feel like a product is doing something, then they definitely have to feel something on the skin, whether it is a sting or whether it is a burn. Now, the answer to that is a myth, okay? It is a myth, guys. A little tingling from like acid, products with acid, guys, is sometimes normal. Certain product you use, let's say you use like, give me an acid. I'm going to go with even say retinol, hyperhydroxy acid. Give me another acid, guys. Like I'm brain freezing when it comes on to acid. But yes, sometimes you use a little acid on your face and you might feel a twinkling, but it is really not normal for you to feel tingling with every product that you use on the skin. Burning or stinging is usually a sign of barrier disruption or irritation, guys. If it hurts, wash it off. So if you apply, even if you apply retinol on the skin and you feel extra tingling on the skin, definitely wash it off. It means that it is irritating your skin. As I said, apart from a few acid that you can use, and it shouldn't be like overpowering on the skin where you're like, oh my goodness, this is really burning. Like take for instance, guys, I make videos with baking soda sometime. Now, not everyone can use baking soda on their skin. For some people, they use baking soda and it is totally okay, nothing. And while some people use baking soda and they feel like this tingling on the skin, you definitely need not to use it. Or maybe they could be using too much also. But anything that you apply on your face, it doesn't matter what the product is, and you feel overbearing, tingling, burning sensation, then you need to wash it off. You do not need that on your face. So it is a myth that you should feel a sting on the skin. So don't go ahead and use a product that is still making you feel uncomfortable on the skin. All right, so we are moving on, guys. You need to participate, guys. When I throw the question out there, just go ahead and answer either whether yes or no, or facts or myth. Natural or organic ingredients are always better and safer for your skin. I know a lot of you gonna get this. Let me keep my mouth shut and hear what you're gonna answer. Go ahead, guys. Some of you is gonna get this right. Some of you is gonna get it wrong. Is it a fact that natural or organic ingredients are always better and safer for your skin? Go ahead and answer that. And I'm going to give you time to comment. You can comment yes, or you can comment no, or you can comment facts, or you can comment myth. Go ahead, guys, and comment. Let me hear the comment. I really want to see you all comment. Now, Razi said it's a myth. Who else, guys? Go ahead. And Titi said that is a myth. If you're just joining, it is Sunday Chit Chat. We're just doing question and answer today. We're just seeing how much you know about skincare. And we're just also going to give you the answer just to open your mind about a lot of things that people tend to talk about when it comes on to skincare, that some of them is facts and some of them is really myth. So we're just dissecting it today for you. It's like a Sunday reset, guys. So go ahead and comment. Linda say it's a myth. Claudia say it depends on your skin. Anyone else that is just joining want to comment? And what you're commenting is on the screen. Natural or organic ingredients are always better and safer for your skin. Is that true or it's not true at all? Myths or facts? Comment, guys. And let me hear. And also, guys, let me know if you like this kind of a show or you prefer for me to just talk as I normally do. So I'm watching the comment. I need about 4 more people to comment on this. Natural or organic ingredients are always better and safer for your skin. Is that a fact or is that a myth? If you're just joining, guys, and this is on the screen, you might think that I am saying that natural organic ingredients are always better for you and safer for your skin. No, what we're actually doing today, we are doing a question and answer, whether or not some of these statements that people tend to talk about when it comes on to skincare, whether they are true or whether they are myth. Okay, so for this one, everyone that comment so far said that this is a myth. Everyone say it is a myth. Okay, so what do you think? And the answer to it is natural doesn't automatically mean safer or more effective. Okay, poison ivy is natural, right? After all, many synthetic ingredients, and I spoke about this recently when it comes on to certain ingredient that is made in a lab that is actually very, very good for the skin. So many synthetic ingredients are safer and more stable and more effective than their natural counterparts. Look for Birdie's comment. Be quiet, efficiency, and safe rather than just the natural label. And I want to comment a little further on that, guys, when it comes on to whether natural or organic. There are times when we all tend to turn, for instance, for this channel, we do a lot of natural products, and we also do a lot of natural organic DIY products. But I came on here recently, and I was telling you all about a friend that I have that for some reason her skin couldn't tolerate anything natural. Like she just cannot use anything natural on the skin. And when I say natural, we're talking about, let's say, for fresh aloe vera gel. We're talking about like fresh papaya. We're talking about like applying fresh banana on the skin, like anything like that. Green tea, fresh anything just didn't work for her. It's just irritate her skin. However, when she used like lab created ingredients on the skin, it tend to be more skin friendly. So everyone is different. However, when it comes on to natural and organic stuff, it's definitely a better route to take because you're looking for the purest, less chemical and all of that. But nowadays technology has increased so much that, let's say they are going to make a lab grown, I'm just throwing this one out there, a lab grown hyaluronic acid, because some of these products that you are using, some of them to even to stabilize them, they are using synthetic. That's where, okay, even let's cut that a little bit, right? Let's cut that a little bit. Now, we are not doctors over here, and what I'm going to say right now is just I'm just using it as an example. I'm not saying that's the way it is. Now, when it comes on to medication, guys, do you always know that sometimes you have the I'm not going to use the word real either, but you have a lot of like generic, which is like a byproduct or a cheaper somebody help me out with this because it's medical, so we have to be very careful with the system. So I'm just gonna say like a cheaper version of the real thing. Not necessarily that it is synthetic, okay, but yes, similar to that, and it's just as good. So some products that are, especially in skincare products, are synthetic, but they are really, really good for the skin. Now, synthetic is very, very tricky also. And the reason why I'm saying that synthetic is very, very tricky, because even though it's synthetics, where is the source coming from? Where's the source coming from? Take, for instance, vitamin A. When you get vitamin A on the skin in certain products, it goes through a process. But even though it goes through a process, it is still coming from like the soya bean and wherever else they get vitamin A from. And when you get it, because it's now no longer in its natural state, you would still say, oh, but this is fake, but it's not necessarily fake. So to answer this question, natural and organic ingredients are not always better and safer for your skin. Some natural ingredients is really not good for your skin, and some organic products are really not good for your skin, while some is. But for the most part, we would tend to gravitate more towards natural and organic. Another thing I have to say about that is when it comes, and I say this and I probably shouldn't say it because we do have a skincare line. And for those of you who do not know, we have our own skincare line, which is Chichi Beauty Skincare, and you can find it on alexmaxi.com. You can look at the side of the video you're watching or below, and you'll see some of our products listed there. Now, there are no such thing as a 100% natural product if it's in a bottle, unless, listen to me carefully, unless you bottle it right away and you sell it and like you refrigerate it, okay? Because you definitely need a few synthetic ingredients to stabilize it. You need a few synthetic ingredients to keep it on the shelf longer. How much percentage of the product is going to be the synthetic ingredients? It could be 0.1, it could be 0.2, it could be 0.5, it could be just like 0.000 point something, but it's not going to be 100% pure unless it's something that's going to be done with in 7 days. For instance, when I do DIY on this channel where I make and I whip up stuff in the kitchen, and I say to you that use this up within 7 days because there's absolutely no preservative in it, that is what you call natural. But if we're going to put, even at Chichi Beauty Skincare, we're going to put it in a jar, it's not going to be 100% natural. It's going to be somewhere between 90%, not 80 to 90% natural. The rest is going to be a wee bit of a synthetic ingredients to keep it on the shelf for 1, 2, or even 3 years. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. If you are just joining, happy Sunday to you. It is Sunday, and what we're doing over here, we are just throwing out some myths or some facts out there. What are my thoughts and snail mooching? Now, the honest truth is, let me pull this one up, and yes, it's Sunday Chit Chat, so you can go ahead and you can comment. What are my thoughts on it? The honest truth is, a couple of years ago, it has become very, very popular. And some of you probably don't know what this is. It is like a snail, that little thing that, and the slime from the snail. So the first time I learned about this was years ago. I think I learned it through the Kardashian. I used to be this person that watches a lot of Kardashian, and they were doing like the slug where they put the slug all over their face and stuff like that, and all of that. So when it comes on to, of course I would try it. As a matter of fact, I actually bought one in a jar. It is like a gel that is mixed in, and I had promised myself that I would come on the show and actually try it live on the show, but for some reason every day I look at it and I just didn't present it. But I feel like if you use something and when it comes on, we eat fish, we eat all these kind of eel, all these kind of things. So if the slime is really good, and they're normally very healthy, they're normally, a snail is always very healthy because a snail is going to eat more green than anything else. Did you all know that? Like, a snail is not, you're not going to see a snail like crawling through a big old puddle of mud or garbage, or no. A snail is going to look for the cleanest spot, and that's where they're going to crawl in your garden, and they're also going to be eating all the leaves and stuff like that. So chlorophyll. So my thoughts on it, of course I would use it, I would try it, I have no issue with it, just to see how well it works. And some people swear by it. Okay, welcome to Sunday Chit Chat, guys. It is Sunday and we are just myth busting over here. Go ahead and comment. Let us know where you're watching from, and just give us a little basic of your skincare routine, what it is you do to keep your skin looking good, because we're going to answer some of that later on. But right now, what we're basically doing is just showing some stuff out there that we normally talk about when it comes onto the skin. Some of them is facts and some of them is myth. So we're just asking your thoughts on them. So here goes. And I wrote all of these down so that I was able to put it on the screen for you all to see the question. So now let's move on to the next one. Here is this one now. This one I want you all to answer. You don't need to wear sunscreen on a cloudy day or when you are inside. Think about it carefully. It's a two-part. You don't need to wear sunscreen on a cloudy day or when you are inside. Is this true or is it a myth? Go ahead and comment, guys. Go ahead and comment. Do you think that you should? Is it true that you don't need sunscreen if it's overcast, or when you're inside your home, do you need sunscreen? Yes or no? And I know the second part of this is where the tricky question comes in, because when you are inside, go ahead and comment, guys. Yes, if you think this is true, go ahead and say yes or say fact. If you think that it is not, go ahead and say no or say myth. And start commenting, guys, commenting. And if you don't want to comment, just give us a little emoji. We want you to take part in the show today, guys. So comment. And Claudia saying falls on both part. Titi saying is a myth. Who else is here? Jackie saying it's a myth. If you're just joining, guys, we're just throwing out questions out there, true or false, facts or myth. I would like you all to comment. And while you are there, just give us a little emoji, and just so that the system can circulate our videos more. We don't know how the system is kind of playing with our notification today, but it's okay. So go ahead and comment if you are already here. Now, the answer to that is that it is a myth. It is a myth, guys. Now, UV ray, the one that causes aging and deep damage. I choose to write that there, guys. The one that causes aging and deep damage penetrate clouds and glass windows. How many of you have glass windows in your home? Nowadays, they are building these homes with like half of the home, one side is all glass. And especially here in New York, like a lot of these apartments now, like the whole front is glass. Okay, and most people like that because it's all about natural lighting coming in, and definitely it's not only the natural lighting coming in, the UV ray is coming in also. So they always say, if you live in a glass house, I think I kind of auto tune with that, don't throw stone or something like that. So if you live in a glass house and you are inside, put your sunscreen on. Another question that could go with this one also is that you don't need to wear sunscreen in the winter time. A lot of people think that you don't need to wear sunscreen in the winter time. That is also not true. So even if you go outside and there's no sun, it's totally overcast, and it is in the daytime, especially in the summertime, because the sun is more potent in the summertime. So when it's cloudy, still put your sunscreen on. And if you live in a glass house where that UV is coming in and you like to go sit by that window, you definitely put your sunscreen on. How many of you think that is true? SR, welcome to the live show. Jackie, you have to top up also. Yes, you got to also know that you got to put it on, like say every 2 hours or so, you got to put a little. Now, Rosie, I have skylight in my home, so you need to wear sunscreen when you are home. So Titi was saying don't need sunscreen inside. So technically you don't need sunscreen if you don't have any UV coming in. You're not opening up those blinds. You don't have, a whole front of glass window. Oh, sorry. But if you do, you definitely need to put that sunscreen on. And if it's cloudy sometime, for instance, if it's cloudy and you go outside, you don't wear your shades, right? You don't put your sunglasses on because it's cloudy. However, sunscreen and sunglasses are two different things. If you go outside and it's the middle of the day and you know the sun is right up there and it's cloudy, you still need that sunscreen because it's going to penetrate through that cloud. Okay. All right. So we're moving on. It is Sunday and it is Sunday Chit Chat. And what we're doing today, we are actually myth busting. So whether it is a fact or it is a myth, we're just dissecting some things that people tend to talk about that some of us think is true, some of them seems to be true, and we're just talking and giving you the answer to it. And if you have one that you want to share, go ahead and comment it so we can actually talk about it today. What is a good sunscreen to use? What kind of sunscreen? I have my reservation about this topic. Now, I normally get this question a lot. I don't normally say, okay, this is the best sunscreen to use, or this is not the best sunscreen to use, because everyone's skin is different and everyone's liking is different. And I keep promising that I'm going to do a full show talking about a sunscreen, because 90% of the things that we think about sunscreen, that's not how it really works. So I think I did a show years ago on it, but I'll promise I'll do a new one. So what I would suggest is that try a few different types, and it's all about the SPF. Okay. So you try a few different types and choose one that you like. Now, personally for me, I kind of have access to a variety of sunscreen, but the one that I tend to gravitate towards is Black Girl Rock or something like that is the name of it. And I actually end up trying that sunscreen because I got it in a YouTube goodie bag and I tried it and I like it. It don't leave any flint and any white residue or all of that. And I've been using that ever since. So I would say that's my favorite, but it's not necessarily the only or the best sunscreen out there. Years ago, I used to use a sunscreen they called Banana Boat. I need to look to see if they're still around, and it is loaded with aloe vera gel. So that's another good sunscreen. So to each his own. I already used to Black Girl Chichi. Yes, Magdalene, because yes, I come on here and I share that. That is the one I use. When it comes on to sunscreen, I am not the girl that like, okay, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna see what is new in the sunscreen world. What I tend to gravitate more towards is what is it that they are doing when it comes on to SPF. What is it they're doing to make it better? What is it they're cutting out? Because some sunscreen for 10 years ago, 15 years ago is not the same sunscreen today, because they're getting better and better at at ingredients and knowing what really gonna work on your skin when it comes on to technology. So yes, definitely play around with some sunscreen, but that's the one that I tend to gravitate towards. Do I like a sunscreen with aloe vera gel in it? Yes, I would say that's also a very, very good ingredient to look for whenever you are looking for a good sunscreen, because you can wear aloe vera out in the sun if you do not have a sunscreen. It don't replace, but it's, but I promise you guys, I'm going to do the show and give you some little insight and sunscreen that you're going to be like totally shocked about. Okay. All right. The one you like and will wear consistently is the best one. Thank you for that comment. And this is it right here. That's like well said. Now, welcome to Sunday Chit Chat, guys. It is Sunday and we're just doing some myth busting today. We are just taking it easy and just asking you a few questions that some people tend to think is facts and some people didn't already know some myths. So we're just trying to, see what are your thoughts out there. Now, here is one. And I think we kind of touched on this last week. Drinking 8 glasses of water a day will clear up acne. Go ahead and start commenting, guys. Go ahead and start commenting on this one. Drinking 8 glasses of water per day will clear up acne. Is that facts or is that a myth? Go ahead and say yes or no, facts or myth, guys. Comment. We'd like to, and don't be afraid to comment, guys. It's pretty easy. Where it said leave post a comment, all you have to do is just write yes in there or no in there. Simple as that. And then you press send and it appears on our screen. Drinking 8 glasses of water a day will clear up acne. Is that the truth or is that a myth? Let me hear what you all have to say, guys. Comment. And Claudia, Elohel, let me see what time you post that to make sure, okay? And that's a no. Razi said that is a myth. Linda said that is a myth. And someone is asked, should we use vitamin C serum daily? Yes, you can use vitamin C serum daily. Vitamin C, guys, is kind of similar to retinol, but not that intense when it comes on to going outside in the sun. You still have to be mindful when you use vitamin C. But yes, once vitamin C is made that you can, for the most part, especially distributed vitamin C serum is made that you can use it on the skin daily. What you avoid using daily year round is retinol. So you use retinol on and off. For me personally, I also use vitamin C on and off. Okay, sometimes I'm using it, sometimes I give it a break. You can choose to do that, but if you feel like using your vitamin C serum on your skin every day, it is quite okay, because the strength of the citric acid, guys, is not like how you would have hydroxy acid. It's not that strong. Okay, it is more softer than those other acids. So you definitely, and not only that, when you have a vitamin C serum, it is not all citric acid. It is mixed with other ingredients that's kind of, make it be safe to use daily on the skin. So very, very good question. Anyone else have a question? Go ahead and comment. So the question on the screen is drinking 8 glasses of water a day will clear up acne. So for the most part, everyone have myth. For the most part, there's no one here that said yes, that is true. Do you know why? Is there anyone want to answer why you think that's a myth though, guys? Because we're told that we need to drink. Okay, so do you think that drinking 8 glasses of water per day will clear up your skin? That is even probably what I should have put instead of acne. Do you think that drinking 8 glasses of water every day will clear up your skin, especially if you have blackheads and whitehead and dull looking skin? Do you think it will clear up your skin? I would like you all to answer. But while hydration, guys, is great for your overall health, there is a very little scientific evidence, very, very little, that drinking excess water will clear up acne. Okay? Acne is usually hormonal, genetics, or bacterial. Staying hydrated is just a small piece of the puzzle when it comes on to acne. But when it comes on to your skin overall, of course, yes, drinking water is going to help with hydration. If you drink 2 glasses of water per day, is that still going to help? Of course, it's going to help. You don't have to have 8 glasses of water. But if you are the type of person that like to drink your water, yes, go ahead and drink it. And we spoke about that a few weeks ago when we were talking about whether or not you should always be drinking that 8 glasses of water. I have my own opinion on it, and some people have their own. We're told to drink as much water as we can. But personally, I know that that is a myth when it comes on to drinking how much, 64 ounces or so on of water. You drink to, make your body be hydrated, but you don't have to overdo it. Okay. All right. Now let's continue. If you're just joining, it is a Sunday chit chat. Jackie, the 8 glass of water was recommended, but you don't have to. And like I would say, to just keep hydrated. Okay. Now, Claudia, cleansing your skin will clear up your skin. Very, very true. Now, TM, my skin tend to be sensitive. I just use fruit peel on my skin for vitamin C. And the funny thing about that, which is a question that we have earlier on, talking about organic and natural ingredients. So believe it or not, when you use citric peel on your skin, for sensitive skin, your skin is not that sensitive, because that is like direct acid or direct citric acid that you're using on your face. So people that have really, really sensitive skin can't use that direct citric acid on their skin. They might need to dilute it with like a little bit of a oil, a little bit of a rose water, just a little bit of something. So there you go with the first question that we asked, whether organic is or synthetic is good for your skin. So because you have sensitive skin, you more gravitate towards using the natural citric acid on the skin. But in all truth, the natural citric acid would be stronger than, let's say, a synthetic vitamin C that is made in the lab. But I promise you all, we definitely will come back and dissecting that very, very soon. Your kidney will be happy for the 8 ounces of water. Now, I was listening to a program, not recently, but a while now, and I came on here and I was talking about it because some doctor was saying that drinking that 64 ounces of water and all of that is not for everyone. And I kind of believe that. It's not for everyone. You got to know your body. And also he was saying that drinking all of that water is like making that kidney work like there's no tomorrow. Everyone is built up different. Some people might need that 8 ounces for certain things to happen in their body, while some people may not. Nowadays, science is really going places, guys. And very soon they're going to be able to just take a person biometrics on all of that, and then they would be able to say, well, you need 64 ounces. You only need 2 ounces. You need like 3 glasses. You don't have to do 5 glasses and all of that. So I kind of believe that is where we're going to. So we're just going to wait and see. We're just going to wait and see. Do I drink 8 glasses of water per day? Right now, I don't. But there were times when I really, 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 really try to get it in. When I used to drink the 8 ounces of water per day, I used to work out religiously though. I used to work out religiously. So I guess that also have a lot to do with, thing. But I'm not saying not to drink it if you can. If you can, go ahead and drink it. But if you can't, and you can drink 3 glasses or 4 glasses, then you don't have to beat up on yourself that, oh, I can't drink the 8 ounces, because as I said, everyone is different. The most important thing is that you're hydrating. The most important thing is that you are hydrating. What causes bags under the eyes? What can help? Now, Bags under the eyes is a whole different story. Okay, it's a whole different story. Now, puffy eyes and eye bags are two different things. Some people have bags under the eyes and they get it from their parents. Okay, they get it from the granny, like, you know, they get it from grandpa, like they get it from great grandma and stuff like that. Some people have bags under the eyes because the environment, and there's a lot of other things that causes bags under the eyes. Now, here's my recommendation, and this is what I normally encourage people to do, is to use a under eye treatment, whether you're making one or you're buying one, and the key is to massage it. And I am massaging my under eyes right now. Now, if you want even more details about the bags under the eyes and how to take care of it, on my page, Chichi Beauty, there's like a playlist that said 25 days skincare challenge. Just go through those 25 videos just by looking at the title, and anyone that mentioned dark under eye circles, eye bags, and puffy eyes, that's the video you watch. Because we go, when I say we go in details, we go in full details about the eye bags. We tell you everything you need to know, so you could go and look at that. I promise you all, I'll make some more new videos on these things, because yes, you know, we are trying to get back into doing these things. So let's see this comment. Or maybe it's the synthetic chemical my skin is sensitive to. My skin doesn't like the formulas I tried. So there you go. There you go. It's that is it. Also, some people are allergic to synthetic, while some people are allergic to natural. So that's what we were talking about earlier in the show. So each and everyone, know your skin. Know your skin. And I talk about one of my friend that just couldn't use anything natural on her skin. It have to be synthetic, and vice versa. Some people could use natural and can't deal with synthetic ingredients. But for the most part, synthetic ingredients that irritate the skin is normally some form of an acid. It's normally some form of an acid. The acid is what normally irritates the skin more than anything. For instance, oils. Everyone, did you all know that? Everyone can use oil on the skin. There's no oil that is going to irritate your skin. What would happen if you use oil on the skin and you kind of break out or so on? Because some people use oil on the skin and they break out. That would be because they have clogged pores. So if you want to use oil on the skin, then you'd have to steam that face and exfoliate it to unclog the pores, and then you use the oil. But for the most part, oil is always safe to use on even sensitive skin. The thing about oil is that if you have like very dry skin, you gravitate towards heavier oil, and if you have very oily skin, then you gravitate towards lighter oils. Okay, so on and so forth. All right, so for the eye bags, I did answer. I said definitely massage your under eyes. And use a good eye cream. Okay, use a good eye cream. What is a good eye cream? You got to try a few of them, because a good one for me might not necessarily be a good one for you. But I still would introduce you to Chichi Beauty Ultra Luminous Age Define Multi Effect Eye Cream, or one of Chichi Beauty DIY eye cream that contains parsley. Okay, yes, the multi effect eye cream, Chichi Beauty multi effect eye cream, this one right here, it do have parsley in it. So you can either choose to buy the product itself, or you can choose to make one from one of our parsley recipe, which this one was inspired by. So either you give it a try, and make sure you're cleaning the areas around your eyes. When you are applying it, you're dabbing it, dabba. Now, this is not gonna happen. It's not an eye bag, okay? And that, I mean, it's not puffy eyes. If it's puffy eyes, you could apply it and you could wake up tomorrow morning and you look and there is no puffy under eyes. A puffy under eyes is going to go away fast, especially when you really take care of it. However, eye bags is totally different. So you need to give it at least 6 weeks. By week 2, week 3, you might be seeing some changes to it, and you just something you have to continue all Just go, go, go. It might not even never disappear, but it might be a little better than how you start out. Okay. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. It is Sunday. Oh my goodness. What happened to the hour? Whatever happened to the hour? So what we're doing today, we are just doing some myth busting. So let's see where I'm at. This I hope I didn't jump the gun. All right, so here this one now. Using an oil-based cleanser will make your oily or acne-prone skin worse. Most of you that watch my channel would know this one. Is this true, guys? Using an oil-based cleanser will make your acne or oily skin worse? Comment whether yes or no, or true or false, or myth or facts. Go ahead and comment, guys. True or false, myth or facts. Using an oil-based cleanser. And you hear that every day. Oh, you have oily skin, you can't use oil on the skin. Oh, you have oily skin, you can't use anything that is too creamy on the skin. We hear it every day, and people say it. And even people that is promoting products will tell you that if you use anything too oily on the skin and you have oily skin, it's gonna break you out even further. And I just talked about it just a while ago about whether, you know, different skin. That's why I was like, I wonder if I jumped the gun with this one. So go ahead and comment, guys, and let me know what you think. Is that true that if you use oil-based cleanser on your skin, it will make your acne skin worse, or it will break you out? However you want to put it, guys, go ahead and comment whether is this true or whether it is false. Go ahead and comment, and let me see. I'm not even going to give you the answer right now. I would just like to hear what you all have to say. So for the most part, let me see what time to know which one of the question. 53. So anything with over 52, you're answering the last question. And that is everyone so far saying that is a myth. Does anyone know why it's a myth? Because of course it is a myth. Does anyone know? I know all my OGs that watches, especially our live show, will know that that's a myth, because this is something that I've been talking about for 10 years. And yes, I'm on YouTube. 10 years. Well, 10 years and counting, going on to 11 years. That's what it is. I think so. I soon can't say 10 years. Soon have to say 11 years. Yeah. Now, Claudia, to decrease puffy under eyes, use Future Beauty eye mask. Put them in the fridge first. The cooling effect are temporary. Oh, yes, I totally forget. Thank you, Claudia. Those eye mask is amazing. And I don't have one on my decks today. Other than that, I would show them to you. I love them. I swear by them. Nowadays, even look at that. My under eye, do think that I got a lot of sleep last night. No, myth, no. But I don't have eye bags. No eye bags. And the thing about, not eye bags, I should say puffy eyes, right? I don't have eye bags, but puffy eyes is what I'm talking about, right? But yes, use those iPads for puffy eyes and also eye bags and dark under eye circles and wrinkles under the eyes. And when you apply those masks under your eyes and you remove them, oh my goodness, your under eyes look good, but with continuous use, you're on your way to clearing those things up. Yes, clearing those things up. Now, using an oil-based cleanser will make your oily or acne-prone skin worse. So I kind of give this answer away because earlier I was just talking about, you know, if you have oily skin, you definitely can use oil on the skin. Now at Chichi Beauty Skincare, all our cleanser you can use, whether you have oily skin, whether you have dry skin, whether you have combination skin, whether you have aging skin, it doesn't matter. You can use all our cleanser. The only cleanser that we put a little guard on is our turmeric cleanser, because our turmeric cleanser really leave your skin squeaky clean. So if you have really dry skin, we encourage you, if you use our turmeric cleanser, it might not make your skin feel dry if you already have dry skin, but then we give you an amazing toner that you can use on the skin just to right after you cleanse it. And this is the toner right here. I know I have a open one somewhere here that oh, here it is. So with our turmeric Our turmeric cleanser, we encourage you to use the turmeric toner right after. However, for the most part, you might not even feel your skin dry. All you know, you're going to feel it like squeaky clean, because we make it like that. Because even though it is a turmeric cleanser, we make it geared towards mature skin. So we take care of anything in it that is going to cause your skin to feel dry. But at the end of the day, turmeric itself can make your skin feel dry. So that's why we encourage you to use that toner. And believe it or not, anything you use on your face, try to always have a toner at hand, whether you're going to make one or you're going to buy one. At Chichi Beauty, we have a variety, and it's summertime now, and I like these. I like our coconut water collection. The skin is going to drink this up from the outside, right? So we have them in fresh rose. We have them in vitamin C. We also have them in blueberry, and we also have them in green tea. So we mix coconut water with coconut water with like vitamin C. We mix coconut water with rose extract, and we mix coconut water with blueberry extract. And that's how we, with other amazing ingredients like aloe vera and hyaluronic acid. These are like treatment for the skin, guys. Don't sleep on these, guys. Do not sleep on these toner. And I always encourage you all to put them in your refrigerator in the summertime, and put them in your handbag. Take them around with you. For those ladies that are having like a lot of flashes and stuff like that, put it in the refrigerator, and when this is coming on, you just mix it on your face like that. It's gonna cool you down, but it's gonna nourish your skin. It just make your skin have this nice dewy like glass look. That's like, you know, where's the camera? Oh, here it is. Yeah, that kind of a rosy look that we also desire. So don't sleep on this toner. But yes, try to get your hands on a toner, and a quick and easy DIY toner is rose water. If you don't have any toner and you can get your hands on rose water, definitely use it on the skin. It's good. And guess what? You can get some rose water. You can warm a little water, brew some green tea, and you can mix that rose water with that green tea. And if you have some hyaluronic acid at hand, drop some in, shake it up. Vegetable glycerine, shake it up, and there you have an amazing toner, green tea, anti-aging toner for your skin. And if you can't be bothered with all of that, come over to alexmaxi.com and purchase one of Chichi Beauty toners. So we have the coconut water collection plus our anti-aging toners, which is our ultra luminous. Well, this one is an essence, okay? And if you don't know the difference between the essence and the regular toner, this one is jam-packed with treatment for your skin. It's so similar to a serum. It's like almost like you're using a serum on the skin. And we also have the Supreme toner. So you see, my hands are dry. So this is it right here. See that? And you use it on the skin. I don't like to waste it. And of course, I do use my toners on my hands. It is Sunday, guys, and I can't believe, did we let's see the comment on the one on the screen. For the most part, run, don't walk to purchase the coconut water toners. And that is true, guys. It is. Don't sleep on them. Now, Lana, I did a cataract surgery more than a year ago. I have one of them. What treatment would you recommend? One, rephrase that for me, Lana. Rephrase that. And here's why we're asking you to rephrase it. Because the way you write it, I did have a cataract surgery more than a year ago. Because you mentioned like surgery, we have to tread lightly. So rephrase the question that it don't seem like you're asking a question that have anything to do with medical. So just rephrase it for us, please. All right. So Rosie, I really enjoyed the show today. The question and then your answer, very informative. Thanks for all you do. Everyone have a good night. I will catch the rest of the show later. And that is from Rosie. So let me ask, guys, do you like this kind of a show, which we could bring one of these on like once a month or so? And see, just to get you all to participate. And of course, it will always be like a different topic. So sometimes it's nice to be interactive, but at the end of the day, it's this on the chit chat. So we still will chit chat with you. We still will take your question, and we still will, do different types of topics. So let me know, one and all, if you enjoy the show. Now, yes, this was fun. Thank you for that, Claudia. Now, guys, if you have an idea for a show, don't be afraid to send it to us to Alice Maxi, no, chichibeauty at gmail.com. Any idea for a show, anything that is interactive, we take, we do look into with advice and all of that, just to make the show better. We want to change up the show a little bit, but we want you all to be more interactive. We want you all to participate in the show, in spite of me just talking. Now, years ago, we never normally have a topic on the show, right? We normally just come on here and just chit chat. But because something had happened like some 6 years or so ago, where, the system had want us to do a topic, like they were cutting us out from doing the show, just come on here and talk to you guys, and you guys talk back and all of that. So then we had to come on with a topic. I kind of sense that things are changing a little bit, guys, to be honest. I can see where this changing, because now they're having like shows and all of this. So now they want you to do like the podcast type of a video and stuff like that. So hopefully we can kind of go back to where we're coming from when it comes on to us just chit-chatting and just talking. And of course, we talk about skincare too. The eye bags are puffy eyes. The question is above, and that is from Lorna. Can you tell the difference between, so that was you was asking the difference between puffy eyes and eye bags. Okay, so the difference between puffy eyes and eye bags is that puffy eyes normally comes and go. You could wake up with puffy eyes this morning and it is gone by later. That is water retention. That is you didn't get enough sleep. That is when you're stressed out and all of that good stuff. Like for me, and I'm showing you my under eyes. Let's say I go to bed tonight and I stay up all night playing the games or something. When I wake up in the morning, you might see me with some puffy eyes. Also, when you cry a lot and all of that, that's puffy eyes. But if you have something under your eyes and it is there, day in, day out, doesn't matter what you do, it is there, that is eye bag. And also when it comes on to size, some people wake up with puffy eyes and it's a little on the big side, it's medium, tiny, and it's going to be different every time. So that's the basic way to know whether you have puffy eyes. So puffy eyes do not last. You have puffy eyes, it's going to be for a week, it go away, a few days, it go away. And even if I wake up with puffy eyes and I use like one of the Chichi Beauty under eyes pads, it could go away in like a few hours. But anything that remained on the there, like all the time is that bag is there, that's an eye bag. That's an eye bag. And that is a different treatment. I promise you guys. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write it down and try to see if I could do 1 or 2 videos this week on eye bags itself. Just eye bags and the difference between puffy and eye bags. So puffy eyes is temporary, while eye bags is, well, you can get rid of eye bags, but it's not as easy as getting rid of the puffy eyes. And sometimes the eye bags is like from your granny, you know, things happening in your system, like, you know, I definitely will break it down, guys. I definitely will break it down. All right, guys, believe it or not, the hour passed. Chichi, I like the question. It will help the new subscriber that have questions and are afraid to ask. Thank you so much for that, TT. And great show that is coming from Jill. Now, guys, every week I come on here and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be making videos, I'm gonna be posting, and I wasn't doing all of that. And there's a lot of things that has been happening in the back, but another issue that I was having was internet issue. And I was having internet issue because I was having like very, very slow internet, like crawling, like I'm trying to upload the videos and it would be taking hours. I would come on and I would try to do a show and we're spinning. We didn't spin today. And I said I wasn't going to talk about it. we didn't spin today. So we are back up and running with really good Wi-Fi, right? So I don't have to wait 3-4 hours to upload a video and all of that, because that was really stressing me out, to be honest. Like, oh gosh, and I was, so you'll get videos, you'll get live shows, because we're back up with good internet. Okay, guys? So I'm very excited. It's funny that this morning I was saying that I am in such a good mood. And I'm like, I don't think people would believe that I'm in such a good mood because I have good internet now. Like, what? It makes a difference. It just like take 10 years off me. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, guys. I'm not even exaggerating. You would not know how frustrating it is to be trying to upload like a 1 minute shorts. And that 1 minute short is taking like an hour. Now, before I have like the high speed 5G and everything, and I could just upload a shorts in 2 seconds. But internet was, but now I'm so excited because the internet is back to normal. Just popping, 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 popping. So that's what makes me so happy today. So you're gonna get content now, guys, and more live shows, of course. So I don't have to worry about the spinning and all of that. Of course, when it's summertime, it doesn't matter the speed that you have. Like, say sometimes you have like a really, really hot day. Sometimes your internet could like, kind of jump a little bit, but for the most part, it's always, it will be good. And now I can upload a 8 minutes video in less than 5 minutes. So we're good to go. So thank you so much for joining Sunday Chit Chat, guys. Go watch a video. Watch an old video or something like that. Just support, support, support. And for those of you who have not tried Chichi Beauty skincare, just check us out at alexmaxi.com. Let me see if I have it right here that I could put a ticker for you. And okay, this is it. alexmaxi. Oh no, that's the email address. So alexmaxi.com. This is it. Oh, that's it right there. And that's our email address for our store. Now, there's another site that we have that I don't really talk much about it, but now that my internet is better, I'm going to be able to go back to it and start to post on it again, which is chichibeauty.com. A lot of you don't know that we have a chichibeauty.com. That is our vlog page. It's an internet page where we post, like we do a YouTube videos. Under that video, we would do a full description, tell you all about what we're using in it and all of that. That is on our blog page. So if you have not checked out chichibeauty.com, guys, check it out. We have it for years running, but now I want to go back and start to post on it again. Sometimes we post once a week, sometimes we post twice a week, sometimes we post 3 times a week. So go ahead and check that out. There you go to read, okay? You can watch the YouTube videos and you can read and stuff like that. So that is there. And don't forget to visit us on Facebook. I can now go back and be posting all these things. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all these sites that we have, guys. You're going to find us there. Thank you so much for watching Sunday Chit Chat. And of course, this is YouTube. So go after this show and watch one of our videos. Really, really appreciate it. And come back and join us next week at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another in the series, Sunday Chit Chat with Chichi Beauty. Have a good week, guys. Take care of you, because if you don't, no one is going to do it for you. I love you all and really, really appreciate you all. Bye-bye.